So the first key, it's very, very simple sounding, but it's very, very powerful. As a woman, it's important to listen to your body. Your body teaches you so much. As a woman, spend as much time as possible in your body, as opposed to in your mind. So your strength, your lessons are in the body. Meg wrote in chat, do you think men get more energy from their thoughts than women do? That doesn't score with my experience. Women lose more energy by being in their thoughts. I think if anything, women lose more energy by being in their thoughts. Men don't lose as much energy by their goals, their missions being in their thoughts. Women gain more energy by being in their bodies. So your strength as a woman has to do with your body. Before this whole life started, you had the choice of a male body or a female body. You chose a female body to have a certain kind of experience, to learn to be grounded in a female body. There's something special flowing through a female body, and it's the ability to create. Yin energy is the energy of creation. Yin energy is creativity. Yin energy is fluid. Yang energy has more to do with order, logic, plans, action, but not creation. But this creative energy flows through a female body, and not just creating children, creating moods, states, art, anything. So the rhythm of a female body is different because our rhythm is creation and then rest, creation and rest, creating something, resting. We have to honor our rhythms, and our rhythm is action and then not action. For male energy, the pendulum of kind of total rest, silence, and then intense creation, it doesn't swing us far. Men, of course, need rest. But there's not such a difference between intense creation and intense rest. A woman rests and she creates, and then she rests and she creates, and she could create a company, she could create a project of work, she can create a work of art, but we all have a lot of artistic energy. And then when men create, they're in touch with artistic energy, yin energy in themselves. Women need more stillness, more rest. Women also need more sleep than men. So if we listen to our body, we will get more sleep. Women rest in general by being in their bodies. When you're grounded in the body rather than in your thoughts, it's as if you have more time. You experience life deeper. Life has more colors. So when you're in your body as a woman, that's when you're at your strongest. When a woman is in her mind, in her thoughts, she burns more energy. So the goal is to be in a sense of being, and to find a sense of being even when you're doing, to be doing kind of intuitively. Like, you know how you can cook a whole meal without thinking a thought? You can cook a whole meal, just you're doing it, you're in the flow, you're in a state of being, and you cook a meal. That's the state you want to be in as much as possible, when you're either being or doing, but not thinking per se. When you are in the body as a woman, you get your strength. So listening to the body is the very, very first key. Take time to ask yourself, do you like someone as a body? Does your body contract when you're next to someone? Does your body relax when you're next to someone? Do you feel tension in a certain place or in a certain situation while doing a certain activity? Or does your body feel free and natural? Answer those questions from the inside, not from your head. Or when someone is or something is right for you, your body feels light. Your body, there's an ease. You feel authentic, relaxed. You're in your element. You're natural. If something is not right for you, it always takes your energy. So notice what resonates, what doesn't resonate, and whether your body is relaxed in certain situations. So try to feel a place, a person, an activity with your body. And put as much of the physical into your day, into your week. So that's walking barefoot, that's walking meditation, that's a warm bath, that's exercise, that's a steam room, a massage, as many things that are physical, put them into your schedule, into your normal life. Bed sheets you like, mindful eating, fabrics that feel good on your skin. That's the first law, being in the body. That's the first key of happiness for women. Women who are in the body feel much, much happier than women who are separated from their body and more in their head. We are very smart. We are very good at being in our head. try to get out of your head as much as possible to feel. So that's the first law. The second is self-compassion. The second key to female happiness is self-compassion. Women sometimes think, let me love others. That's my way of serving rather than loving myself. Put a plus if that resonates. Let me give everyone love. Let me love others as much as possible. But if you don't have love inside, you can't really give love. And the way you have more love inside is by giving it to yourself. So you can be very harsh with yourself and burnt out and not listening to yourself, but you won't be able to be compassionate to others either. If you're critical of others, you'll be critical of yourself as well. So loving yourself is understanding. It's a warm attitude. It's letting yourself be as you are. It's being in your own rhythms. It's also giving yourself time and energy and money and putting resources into yourself. Spend time, energy, money to ensure you have time to relax, pleasure, your growth, to do the things that are important to you. And a good part of your self-compassion is spend at least an hour a day doing things only for yourself. So your self-care, doing what you truly want to do, your enjoyment, your pleasure, your relaxation. And another part of self-love is self-compassion. Asking for help when you need it. And knowing that you're never going to be good at everything and you can't try to be good at everything. There's just no time. So practice self-compassion as much as possible. Self-compassion is the highest form of service. Don't overwork on a regular basis. And if you want to give more than you receive, on the one hand, it's you wanting to be a good person. On the other hand, that's also ego. There's always a little bit of ego and wanting to give much, much more to the world than you can, but refusing to receive help or advice from others. So anything from ego is destructive. As a woman, when you wake up, ask yourself, what can I do today that will delight me or feel authentic to me or that I will enjoy? And it's not because you're egoistical, it's because you're taking care of the world. Taking care of yourself, you're taking care of the world. Taking care of yourself, you're making sure there's more joy in the world. So it's wonderful to wake up and ask yourself, what can I enjoy today? What am I going to enjoy today? Put a plus in the chat if you have gotten more self-compassionate over maybe time we've done these classes together, that you do more things for yourself. Good. And also, what are the results? What has happened as a result? I'd love to hear from more women, like what changed? What do you feel if you have been practicing self-compassion? Like self-compassion is like life itself. More present, less anxious. Wonderful. So self-compassion is giving to yourself. And it's also accepting and receiving easily and gratefully from others. So knowing how to say yes. More ease, more compassion for others, more energy, more relaxed, serenity, more understanding, doing more things for yourself, happier. Good. I'm very, very glad. More spaciousness, patience, more ease. Good. So first key, be in your body. Second key is self-compassion. The third key is to feel everything. In the Buddhist tradition, karma works differently for men and women. A woman lives out her karma by what she feels. A man lives out his karma by what happens to him. So external events and what happens to a man on the outside are his karma. The different emotions and feelings that pass through us are our karma. So give yourself permission to feel everything, because that's the way that you can live your karma to the fullest. So as soon as you block out any one feeling, like sadness, helplessness, anger, you block out one feeling, you block out all feelings. You block out your entire heart center, you block out all your emotions. So you're whole. Everything you're going through and feeling is part of that whole. You can't say no to any part without saying no to the whole. So you can't really block out bad emotions and only feel good emotions. You're saying no to the good ones as well. So part of the path on this earth that you're meant to live out is feeling certain things, allowing certain things to happen. So being authentic with your emotions, even if you have negative emotions, don't blame anyone, but allow yourself to feel sad or hopeless or disappointed. And let those emotions be part of your life. Don't expect to only have positive emotions. Give every emotion space to be inside you. Let emotions pass through you like currents, like electric currents passing through a wire. Let them just pass through you and be spacious enough for all of them. That is the third key. And the fourth key, especially as a woman, since a woman is a creative force by nature, having a vision for what you want. A woman's strength is in her intentions and in the wishes she has, what she wishes for. Be very honest with yourself as to what you really want. Have wishes that really do lead to your happiness, because you are a creative force and you have creative energy. As soon as you know what those wishes are for yourself, you will start to make them come true. So be honest with yourself about that. The more the more inspiring your wishes are to you, the stronger and happier you'll be as a woman. And if you don't have wishes that are authentic to you, you don't reach your full potential. So give yourself like the little things that you want and give yourself the big things that you want. And that's your superpower. And don't be afraid to wish for things that seem completely impossible. The more wishes, the more energy. The more vision for every area of your life, the closer you get to that. And be very specific. So not, I want a partner or I want a house, but what kind of partner, what kind of house. We'll do more intentions work specifically in December, but I just wanted to point out the key to happiness as a woman is to knowing what it is that you want. And yet knowing that whether I get this or not, I'll be happy. Whether I get this or not, I'll still find joy in every moment. And listen to your body if you don't know if it's your wish or not. If it's your wish, you'll feel just a calm joy when you think about it. If it's not your wish, you'll feel anxiety. The fifth key is to grow your energy. The main way that women grow their energy is being able to let go. The first is being in the body. The second is being able to let go of people, situations. A woman produces much more energy because we have creative energy. And when you have a lot of energy, that means you can make your wishes come true. You get energy by putting your attention on your body. The more attention on your body, the more energy you'll have. The more pleasure for your body, the more energy you'll have. The more self-criticism, the less energy, the less pleasure. And another source of energy is trying as many new things as possible, reading new books, traveling to a new place at least once a year, completely new place. That brings in new energy. And then the third, which is a very important lesson for women, is letting go easily. When things change, let them go lightly. Everything is temporary. Every state is temporary. Every relationship is temporary. Someone is going to pass away or break up. Every relationship is temporary. Every job is temporary. And actually, there's a joy to that. There's a huge joy to that. Every relationship that you have is temporary. Relationships with your kids, with your parents, with your romantic partner, with your friends, it's very temporary. We enjoy it while we're here. Then we're all going off in all kinds of different directions, either in this life or next lives. But we get to enjoy it for a certain number of years. And that's a wonderful thing. So we get our energy from allowing things to change. If we hold on to things tightly, our energy is in the past. It's not in our present. And think about how wonderful it is that you get to enjoy relationships with people you love right now. And it's for a short time. And I think it makes it even easier to be kinder and compassionate for that reason. Like, this talk is going to be like a certain amount of time. If this talk were to last 5 years, you wouldn't be very happy, right? It's easier to enjoy a relationship to its fullest, knowing that you don't know how long it lasts. It could be a day, it could be 50 years, it could be 80 years, but it's limited. Know that everything is temporary to begin with, because then you allow things to change. And as things change, you get more energy. With every change, you get more energy. If we're afraid to let go easily, if we're afraid to lose something, we also don't reach our full potential. That means letting go of your kids as they grow up, letting go of friends if you part ways, letting go of jobs, letting go of situations, letting go of a romantic partner if the romantic partner wants to move on. Anything you let go of is always for your growth. And sometimes you need a little bit of loneliness to get to a new level of energy and new opportunities. Sometimes you need a period of loneliness to understand yourself. So your strength as a woman is in paying attention to your body, which has so much energy in it, to being able to let go easily, let go of what's leaving you now and see that there's a new horizon behind that. Have the vision for the new horizon behind that, even if right now you can't fully see how it will happen. And not overly attaching. Anything we're attached to, we destroy. Anything we're very, very attached to, anything we latch onto, money, status, a person, a job, it gets taken away. Because life is trying to show us that we could be happy without it. So there's a very deep Buddhist teaching that if we put something on a pedestal, we will always be disappointed. If we become too attached to something, we will lose it. If we become overly dependent on something, life will take it away just to show us that we can manage without it. A woman's strength is in how easily she can let go and in how much energy she can cultivate. A woman with energy is always happier. So I wish you that feeling of lightness when you've forgiven and let go of every situation and you can bless anyone or anything on their own path, even if it's different from your path. And you can keep your attention on your rhythm, your body, on your vision, on what feels true to you, and let go of other people or what they do very easily. So that's the fifth key, letting go for more energy. The sixth key is related. It's trusting the universe, trusting that the universe is compassionate. You can also say trusting God, or in Mahayana Buddhism, trusting that in this universe, everything is happening for your joy and your growth. I would say your joy or your growth, because the things that happen for our growth are often not joyful. Things that happen to make us grow often are not the joyful ones. They're joyful in the end, not as it's happening. So basically trusting that the universe is there to take care of you. And as a woman, your job is to always know what you wish for, always move towards your strength, always build your energy resource, but then trust the rest. Let go after that. Trust that the universe will do everything in the best way, so you don't need to control it too much. And there's also a Buddhist view that every wish you ever makes comes true. It just might come true 3 lives from now, or 4 lives from now, or 2 lives from now. If you wish for something really, really specific, and your vision is very, very specific, it might take 10 lives. If you're like, I want a romantic partner who fluently speaks these 6 languages, is tall and blonde and loves snakes, and is an amazing chef, and is sensitive, and yet makes millions of dollars a year. If that's your partner, the universe will create that partner for you. It might take 12 lifetimes until you meet that kind of partner, but you will meet that kind of partner eventually. So I recommend wishes and intentions of how you feel. I want to feel centered. I want to feel grounded. I want to be surrounded by beauty. I want to feel free. When your intentions are feelings, you're giving it's just the opposite of that very specific partner. You're giving the universe full reign of how to make it happen. You're saying, I want to feel peaceful. I want there to be beauty around me. I want to love and be loved. And then the universe has so many ways of making it happen. It can do it much more quickly. When you set an open intention, it can just happen more quickly because there's more ways for it to happen. When you set limitations on it, it takes time for all those boxes to get checked. So don't over control, trust. Have your vision. Let go of the need to control the details. Trust that things won't be the way you want them to be. They will be better. They won't be exactly the way you're imagining. They will be better. So make your wishes, set intentions, and then let it go. And what comes back is often 10 times better than what you wished for, because you're saying, I want to feel in this way. I want to love and be loved. I want to feel adventure, or I want to express creativity. And your creative energy will create that with the compassionate universe helping a lot. And there's a lot we don't control. Like we don't control our heart beating all the time, and it's working perfectly well. So I want to do a meditation today for trust, because I find that trust is very hard. Trust is one of the big lessons of 2023. Let's do a meditation just for trust. So put everything down. Find a posture that's comfortable. in which you can sit at ease, closing the eyes. Bring attention to your heart center. And begin breathing in and out of the heart. Just gently breathing in and out of the heart. Sending the breath into the heart and sending the breath out from the heart. And feel into these words as you say them for yourself. The earth holds me up. My ancestors take care of me. The universe is taking me to where I need to be. The universe is supporting me. The earth wants me to be as I am. I can value myself as I am. There is higher wisdom to where I am in this moment. There is a higher wisdom to how I feel in this moment. And put a hand on your heart and wish for yourself. May I be happy. May I know my strength. May I find peace and spread peace to every being around me. I trust that the world is on my side, and I wish all beings well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be safe. May all beings be free. For a moment, sending gratitude to every person in your life who has contributed to your life in a positive way. And sending gratitude to the world just as it is. And thank yourself for practicing today. Thank your mind, your body, your heart for engaging with these practices. Thank yourself for being present. Gratitude to the practices themselves, to the space we practice in, and to those who practice with us. Sending gratitude. And opening your eyes. How did that feel? So that was your trusting the world practice. Relaxing and opening. Lovely. Grounding and freeing. Thank you for sharing. So the seventh key is to always cultivate your strength. Let every situation, every interaction, every place, every season bring you back to your strength. Let summer bring you to your strength. Let fall bring you to your strength. Let the difficult person bring you to your strength. Let your loved one bring you to your strength. You are here on this earth to become very strong and to keep becoming stronger with every situation. So the goal is to discover the full potential inside you and to end any war with yourself, because we use a lot of strength for the war we have against ourselves, to end the war in ourselves, to practice self-compassion, and to use that strength in other ways. When you're grounded, when you're in the body, you also feel stronger because there's less war inside. There's a lot of ways to cultivate female strength. And as always, I go to the source. I go to the ancient practices. I look at how have women cultivated strength and a unique female strength for thousands of years. And this is where the class, A Woman's Strength, was born. We'll talk about first, what does it mean to feel anger? Women feel anger. There's not a way that is recognized that women can process that anger without submerging it or without kind of expressing it in a way that's destructive. So the first lesson of a woman's strength is to fully live through her anger in a way that doesn't harm anybody, in a way that's not denying that anger, in a way and expressing it in a way that is healthy for her. And women have done these practices for a very long time. So class 1 is befriending your anger and your aggression, what to do about anger. Class 2, how have women found their strength for thousands of years? What practices did they do? We'll talk about the goddess Kali, who's a very cool ancient goddess from ancient India who I love. Class 3 of 4 will be finding the masculine and the feminine inside you, finding the male strength and the female strength, the yin strength and the yang strength. Both strengths are there, tapping into both. And class 4 will be ancestral practices for finding your strength and integrated strength practices. So the goal of that class is female strength from every single perspective. And the 7th key is finding your strength through every situation. Finding strength in happiness, finding strength in aggression, finding strength in anger, finding strength in your challenging people, finding strength in all the seasons, letting everything lead you back to your strength. Because a strong woman, relationships are easier. There's more confidence, there's more energy. A strong woman is a relaxed woman because she can deal with reality more easily, less anxiety. I think women are actually feeling increasingly weaker because there's more demands on them, there's more expectations. The male path has propagated more and more. And I think women are increasingly burned out. And it's time to turn to those ancient practices. So the 7 keys are listen to the body, self-compassion. 3, feel everything. 4, know what your wishes are, what your vision is. As soon as you have a vision, you'll start to create it because that's the creative force of female energy. 5, always grow your energy levels, which also means to let go very easily. Let go of people, situations easily because everything is temporary anyway. Our paths can cross for a maximum of 100 years, minimum of a minute, and anything in between, and you never know. So you can let go easily, things come and go. And 3-4 lives later, you might meet again. But let go and paths that cross will cross again. But in the moment, let go easily so your energy can always be in the present, not in the past. 6 is that lesson of trusting the universe, trusting that it is here for your joy and your growth. And 7 is cultivate your strength, including the resource in every emotion, cultivating the resource in every emotion. Yeah, the goddess Kali knows how to cultivate anger and what to do about anger, which I love. There's a very good ancient Indian practice for what to do about anger from the goddess that's supposed to be older than even karma itself and older than any of the male gods that we study, much older than any Judeo-Christian god. So we will study that goddess because the practices behind that are really, really powerful. Like anything that women have been doing for thousands and thousands of years is going to be very, very powerful. So those are the keys. I hope they're useful to you, whether it's your first class with me or I hope that you can implement this and think about these of like, here are the touchstones for female happiness. I love to ask you for takeaways at the end. If you don't mind in the chat, just in the next 3 minutes, put whatever you took notes on or whatever you want to remember, like anything that you want to remember from this class, put it in the chat. And I'll read some aloud. So whatever your main takeaway is, because I've said a lot. Everything is happening for my joy or my growth. Absolutely, Monica. Everything is happening for your joy and growth. Find strength in everything. Cutting out any feelings, you cut out all of them, yes. Woman's strength is in her intentions, yes, and how she wants to feel. The strength exists within you, yes, it's huge strength is within you, any woman, any person. Forgive and let go and the war with yourself. Trust in the universe. You can manifest anything. Letting go is finding new strength, feel everything. Yes, send compassion, trust the universe. Let go. Strength and energy come from letting go. A lot of strength and energy come from letting go. Women are born stronger internally. Yes, women are born stronger internally. Listen to the body. Let go so you can be in the present. Balance yin and yang energies, yes. And a little more yin for women. Yes. Wonderful. What we are attached to will be taken away. What we put on a pedestal will fall. What we depend on will be taken away. Yes, the life wanting us to grow, because life wants us to know that we are free. Yes, listen to the body energetically. Let emotions pass through you. Trust the universe. Everything is temporary. Focus on the present. Yeah, everything is temporary. Like your biggest source of misery, that's also temporary. Your big source of joy, temporary. Your cranky neighbor, temporary. Everything is. And again, there's a wonderful way to wake up each morning and know whatever I get to experience today is temporary. I get to let me fully enjoy the good because it's temporary. Let me not pay attention too much to the bad because it's temporary. That's the guest house quality. Like this being human is a guest house every morning on your arrival. That Rumi poem, that everything is just for a little bit. And if you think of eternity, a day or two is not very long, a year or two is not very long. So you can just be kind to your parents, be kind to your kids, be kind to your romantic partners because it's very temporary, and also let them go easily. If your parents, for example, don't want a relationship with you, or your kids are far away, let them go easily because it's temporary anyway. And it comes back around. It also comes back around. So let's see what other keys. Trust in the universe that things have a greater purpose. Always cultivate my strength. Your resources in every emotion. Emotions have a lot of resource to them. And a woman's strength will work on finding the resource in every emotion. Let go of the war with myself. Reminder how strong we are. Everything in the universe is happening for your joy and growth. Cultivating the yin, meaning more self-compassion, and also meaning more time to rest. Wonderful. And I won't read all of them, but I will read all of them. So please keep sharing if you haven't. So I want to say that on Sunday, we started Women's Strength. We already have a very full class. I'll put the registration in the chat right now for that. And I think it's a different kind of class because it's only for women. And if you feel called to join and cultivate female strength, please, please, please join. Then on Wednesday, just in 3 days, we're starting the Wednesday night meditations. We'll have 8 of them. This Wednesday, we'll welcome new beginnings. The following Wednesday, befriending our lives, finding relief in silence. Every single week is a different theme and a different teaching with a different meditation. And then we have a day long on October 14th. And the only other thing that's planned is we do this every year, a Thanksgiving morning free meditation. So we'll do a free meditation together for 25 minutes on Thanksgiving morning. So that's what's planned so far. My wishes for you is I wish you love in your heart. I wish you warmth in your heart. I wish you so much inspiration from the temporary nature of life. I wish you a sense of support from the whole world. May you love the cosmos, the variety inside you. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid to let go. Always find new energy levels. Enjoy your body. Enjoy yourself as you are. Open your heart to itself. Enjoy being a woman. And let everything connect you back to your strength. So that's the message for tonight. I'm so happy that so many women decided to show up and spend Sunday night together. I look forward to seeing you many more Sundays. And let's just share our strength by sharing some warm compassion with each other and saying goodnight. Share your smile, share a wave, share an intention for other women's happiness, that their wishes come true. Oh, John is showing a heart. We can also go like this to each other. I like that. Have a good night, and I'll see you soon.